getting figures with your family. I can show you how to get them figures in advance. I don't see nobody else but us giving a damn. So let me know what you wanna do. If you wanna build, I'm Bobby. If not, sucker, kick it in the lobby.
Tonight, from Lumen Field in Seattle, it's Week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Seattle Seahawks taking on the New Orleans Saints.
Well, the city of Seattle known for coffee, grunge music, and, of course, rain. And we're definitely going to get a heavy dose of the last of those three here tonight as you look inside a wet and wild Lumen Field. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Seattle Seahawks. Two clubs here, each looking to rebound from a Week 1 loss as we're underway on EA Sports. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Kenneth Walker. The numbers for Walker last week. 16 carries, 70 yards.
They put a lot of effort into game playing and establishing this ground game last week, and reward was a nice day rushing the ball. Helped them put a balanced offense out on the field. And that carry is an indicator that this ground game wants to be established again this week.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up 3rd down on the sack. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 39. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He completes this to Walker. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always, always making sure no one's holding.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Watkins. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And the top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. And the Seahawks are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early first and goal.
And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal.
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defense coordinator. Body after body getting to him before he can get started.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. They'll look to throw. Touchdown, Seahawks. Quez Watkins, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Seahawks will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Here we go. Set. 32. Right. Check. Right.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. He'll look to throw. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he's going to be wrangled down quickly after the catch up at the 45-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 20 carries, 61 yards, and a touchdown.
Not a horrendous week last week running the ball, but definitely room for improvement for their numbers. No doubt they made some slight adjustments to how they're going to call plays this week in hopes they can kick those numbers up a notch.
And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory.
Here's third and a few inches.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. The Saints had 0-1 in the year following the loss in the opener. And what doubly stings for them, CD, they lose week 1 at home, and now here on the road week 2. So it's certainly not a must-win, but boy, you hate to start a season with 2 straight losses.
Yeah, because you sort of feel like you're playing from behind right from the beginning, and that can really mess with your confidence. Plus, if you get to 0-2, here come the articles, here comes the sports talk shows, pointing out the small percentage of teams that make the playoffs after they begin a season 0-2.
And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks 36. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he is going to have a Saints first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. He had to fight that time. Ran through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 10. Now a handoff running through the middle. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks 24. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Now a 2nd and 10. Now they'll run on the draw. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. On for the field goal now is Evan McPherson. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. McPherson's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He was a perfect 7 of 7 on that opening drive, the 7th being the touchdown pass. And they'll start here with a 1st and 10. Here's Walker to start the drive. And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
The throw over the middle taken in. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a 1st down. Looking to throw. Has it complete to Jackson Smith-Njigba. Still on his feet. And finally down at the 9-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 49 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. On 2nd down, it's Walker. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness. Think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
That's caught at the 2. They do get 8 out of the pitch and catch. However, it's 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Walker. And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Saints able to come up with a goal line stand. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. The Saints on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Back to throw here. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that'll bring up 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Being chased out left. And some strong running. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. They'll drop to throw. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Again, it's Johnson. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. 2nd and 3, and they trail 7-3, but getting close to changing that. And his defense hoping to limit them to a field goal to preserve the lead. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. That'll be enough to keep the drive moving forward. Another 1st down on the pickup of 5 yards. Again, he'll drop to throw. Throw out wide is incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. Back to throw again. Flush to his right. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And with just 1 second remaining in the 1st half, they'll call the timeout.
No surprise to see his sideline fired up by that big play. Heck, we're fired up and we're supposed to be neutral. That's a quarterback putting his body on the line to fight and just barely get the 1st down. When he does something like that, it gets everyone ready to lay it all out there and try and match his intensity.
So a very tight 1st half. We had to break in a 1-point game as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there. Well, everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the 2nd half. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. The Saints going to take over on offense to begin this 3rd quarter. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the 3rd quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one and set up to be a very entertaining 2nd half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the 2nd half and get us going?
And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Johnson. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 10 more for him on that one. He's been a busy man. It's a 1st down. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 2. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. That's out wide for Palmer. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
It's interesting going into this game. There was so much talk from both sides about who would control the line of scrimmage. I think we've seen who has it in this one so far.
Well, they've bottled him up. He's barely averaging over 3 yards a carry right now. Well, this red zone is where the Seahawk crowd really makes it tough for an offense to communicate. It's 3rd down. But he will have the 1st down before he's tackled at the 12. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Right back to him on 1st down. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
Well, partner, they've been running it well the entire game, and the big guys up front, they're a huge reason why. And now they're reaping the benefits as they continue to open up big holes and gain nice yardage.
The slot man in motion right. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. So they decide not to back him up. They want the down. An interesting call there as it'll lead to 4th down. On for the field goal now is Evan McPherson. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. McPherson's kick is good. And they jump back in front here. It's 9-7. Well, they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Now we'll see what this Seahawks offense has in store with their first possession of the 2nd half. And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back. I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
7 yards there and a 1st down.
It's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And Walker once more. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards there and a 1st down for Seattle.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Smith and Jigbo hauling it in on the out route. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 2nd and 5. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Watkins. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints 30. Now to the ground. Here's Walker. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 47 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Here's Walker. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. 2nd and 4. He finds Smith and Jigba in the end zone for the Seahawks touchdown. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Seahawks have taken a 4th quarter lead. Moody good with the extra point, and the lead is up to 5. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it was capped off by a Jackson Smith and Jigba touchdown catch. And able to get this out to the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. Open man, it's Palmer. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down. On play action, they'll throw. He'll buy some time right. Looking sideline, incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. Now back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the 1st on the 35-yard strike. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
That looked great when he first took off because in my mind, there was room to run and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with his 4th down call.
They'll try and run for it. And he picks up the 1st before he's taken down at the 29. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion, and defensively pure frustration. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. Flush to his right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with him.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Over the middle, finding Smith and Jigba. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards for number 11. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. Catch is made by Metcalf. It's a big play there for Seattle. 47 yards.
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
And the Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got it 1st and goal as they search for what could be a game-sealing touchdown. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Again, Walker. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's not locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
So all eyes on the Saints offense. Down by 8, just over a minute 40 to play. They need a touchdown and, of course, the 2-point conversion. Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. And looky there, Charles, just acquired, already making an impact on the defensive side of the football.
Maybe not a superstar, but he does a few things well, and I think they'll emphasize that in his new role with this team.
And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee, and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
So the victory here for Seattle, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through